Hey everyone, so I had to jump back on it because the funniest thing happened. After I'd done the lyrics interpretation today, um, during which, if you recall, if you haven't seen it, obviously this might be for you if you're seeing this. I was lighting the candles here at the dressing table, and when I did the top of the match, when I blew it out, there was a part of it that fell off. So I picked it up, but I thought it had cooled down enough for me to pick it up, and it hadn't. It burnt the tips of my fingers. It didn't leave any damage, thankfully, but it was just a short, sharp shock at the time. I was like, that's what I get for being careless. But then at the same time, when it happened during the reading, I did say, I wonder what that could mean, like if it means something. So anyway, apparently it does, because since then, I have proceeded to burn my fingers about 4 times since then, throughout the course of the day. So a couple of times, something to do when I boiled the kettle earlier on, and then a couple of times during dinner. And I'm like, this is not finished. So I feel like I was meant to come back and give you a little bit more about it. So the song was the Teddy Swim song Dose, and the feel that I was getting from that song was telling me that they can't live without you, basically. I think I've titled it something like that. So I feel like with the burns to the fingers, this was meant to be continued. So I feel like the fact that it's happened so many times to me today, and just to clarify, I never burn my hands. I cook all the time, I use candles. So the fact that it's happened to me so many times, thankfully I've not been scarred by it. It wasn't that bad for me, thankfully. But I think that's part of the message too. So basically this is something that's unfinished. So I'm getting that because this happened to me, so it's not gone away, it's kept coming back to me. So it's unfinished, and the fact that I got burnt so many times today. And what I'm getting is this person could have been badly burned by the person that we were, that I was, whatever I was getting from the lyrics earlier on, whatever I shared, or what I shared, or who I was sharing on, sorry, even, get there, I'll get there. They've been burned in the past, and yes, we've all been burned in some way, shape or form throughout our lives, I'm sure. But it was either multiple times they've been burned and they've probably found it hard to trust again, or they were burnt really badly one time, which done some damage to them in the moment that caused them to sabotage what they had with you. That's what I'm getting. Maybe they were scared that you were going to burn them as well, and didn't trust their instincts at the time, and just went into self-defense mode or something like that. So I think maybe I'll do another tarot. I'll just draw from the same deck that I drew, just one like I normally do, to see if there's anything more about it. But I feel like because I have not been scarred by these burns this evening, that this is something that they've healed from. There's no long-term damage, so they've now healed from whoever it was, or whatever when they got burnt in the past, whoever caused that, they've healed from that now. So let me get a card. I'll draw from the same deck that I drew from earlier on, if I can open it. It's the Harmony Tarot deck. Oh, a couple of cards left in there. Let me just pull them out. I won't look at them yet. So, what more about this do we need to know, if anything? This unfinished business and this person's healing. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and Death. Alright, so don't be worried about that one. Okay, so what I'm getting is that they're seeing you as this single independent person that doesn't need a man, and actually, you know, take it as it fits your situation, if it fits your situation. You know, you don't have to be a man or a woman. You're single, you're independent, you can do it without them, basically, whoever they are. And they can see that. Funnily enough, that came up in the lyrics for the, I think it was the second song, because when I did the lyrics for the Teddy Swims song Dose, I don't know if you haven't seen it already, basically I tried to push play on the lyrics for that song and it played a different song from his one of his albums, and it was, what was it called? I'm just going to check what it was, hang on a second, because I know it's relevant. And actually it was in that song. Obviously I've linked it in the For the Rest of Your Life, it was called, yes. So anyway, I've linked it in that video, so definitely listen to both of them, because those lyrics saying that you could do it on your own, and it says you don't need a man in it, but basically that's what I'm getting from that. You're single, you're independent, you don't need anybody, you just, you know, you've got this, and they want to bring this equal give and take to you, Six of Pentacles, because they want a rebirth with you, basically. They want to transform this with the Death card. Yeah. And again, she's got the moon in the background, so this situation is something you don't see coming. Keeps coming up a lot the last couple of, I mean, it's only the last couple of days, so this is probably the energy. But yeah, there you go. I hope it's finished now and I don't burn my fingers again. But yeah, so yeah, unfinished business. But definitely watch the lyrics video, because that is like, this is an extension of that. So yep, all right, I'll leave it there for tonight. So have a nice evening wherever you are, or whatever time of day it is, and I'll speak to you again soon. All right, night night.